All right, you all. So I don't know for sure what the heck I'm going to do as far as work. If I'm going to go back to work, I don't know. But I decided to start looking at some healthcare jobs. Well, yeah, some LPN jobs in the hospital, because they will help pay for me to go to school. And so that's what I'm looking at right now. They have this LPN IV certified hospice position. It says sign on bonus eligible. And it's hospice, so it'll be, I don't want to say it's low key, but it's not, it's hospice. So, and I have experience with that, working in long-term care. I have experience with dealing with end-of-life care. So that's that. And then this one, let's see what else. I got home care, IV certified. That actually might be interesting, especially while I'm in school to do home health. So they have that. Yeah, it looks like that's the most of what they have, but it's still a good amount. OBGYN, I don't know where Rock Hill is, how far away that is. Hyperbaric chamber or hyperbaric tech. So this is probably, they have techs that do it, but they want to have an LPN to do it instead. And they probably want to pay you as if you're a tech. But yeah, that's that. And this is still going to help you with school tuition reimbursement. Is on here as well. So yeah, I just want to show you all that because I'm just still deciding, do I want to work while I'm in school? And if I do decide to work while I'm in school, I want to work somewhere that's going to help pay for school. So I'm just trying to get an idea of my options, and yeah. So I'm thinking about that. And then I also talked to one of my friends, and she was telling me, I was just like, oh, should I do RN, associates, or bachelor? She was like, really look at some hospitals and see if they will hire nurses with their associate's degree, because one of my biggest goals is to get in a hospital. So I know a lot of the hospitals here in St. Louis, they have magnet status, but so right now I'm looking at jobs online for new nurses and just seeing what they require. So let's look at that real quick. So at this hospital, this is a graduate nurse position, and I'm going through all of that, and it's saying the minimum requirements is to have your associates with no experience, and then what they prefer is a bachelor's degree. So it's kind of just like, I don't know. And don't mind my freaking screen, it's dirty, but it is what it is, boo. But yeah, that's what it's saying, like what they want. But let me look at some more options. So student nurse tech, I don't know what that is. Staff nurse, emergency department. So yeah, I really want to be in the ER. So let's just see what they're saying. Staff nurse, ER expert pay. They probably want you to have some experience. I don't know though. Like, I honestly don't know that much about the hospital as far as like, do you have to have experience to work in the ER? Do they take new grads in the ER? I do not know. So please let me know in the comment section in your area what it's like. So right here it says minimum requirements, nursing degree, associates 2 to 5 years, RN, and then preferred is bachelor's, and then it has all these certifications. So that's that. I'm gonna talk to one of my friends, she's an ER nurse, and just see what she thinks about it, and her experience, because she did start off with her RN, but she had experience in ICU. All right, so they have a graduate practical nurse position. Isn't that something? So that makes me think like they should definitely be hiring RNs with their associates if they're hiring LPNs, right? So what I think, like I think I'm gonna be all right. But I do want to still be already in the hospital setting. Already in in the hospital setting. So it'd be an easier transition from LPN to RN. But then again, it's like, do I want to work outside the home while in school? And it's just like all those different factors. But anyways, so yeah, this is what they have. Registered nurse, inpatient surgical. Let's see what they require here. Saying associates, don't mind these kids. You don't have to have experience. Preferred bachelor's. So this might be cool. So let's see what this is. Registered nurse, inpatient surgical. So this might be something I could do for like 6 months and then go to ER. I don't know. But just looking at my options beforehand, just so that I just have a better idea of like the moves I want to make. Like right now at my age, like I just feel like at my age and my point in life, this part of my life, I definitely want to be intentional about the things that I do and just have somewhat of a plan and just really just think like ahead, but not be like, oh, everything has to work this way, everything has to be perfect, like I have to have this, that, and the third. Not like that, but just being aware of, you know, my moves and having intention in what I do, and not just being like, whatever happens happens, I don't know what's gonna happen, whatever happens happen. No, we ain't doing that no more. All right, y'all, so let me know what you think as far as my working while in school, doing home health maybe. And I've never done home health, never wanted to do home health, but I know for sure that I do not want to work in nursing homes while I'm in school. So, but I could probably still just have my what do you call it, my oh my gosh, my agency job while I'm in school. But my whole point of wanting to work while in school, here it is, setting my intentions and being intentional, is so that I can get that hospital experience or be in a actual hospital, so that once I get done with school, I can apply as an RN and be like, hey, I already been with you all for the past year and let me up in there. Plus I still want to get that tuition reimbursement. So I just got to think about that with school and if it's going to work and how I want it to work and the kids and everything. So Monday, today is Saturday. Monday, I'm going to be meeting up with an advisor at the community college to see about their LPN to RN program. I'm going to ask them about the structure of the courses. Like, do they have an idea of how, like, if it's Monday through Friday and the hours and all that jazz? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just looking real basic, but that's that. I would love to know you all's opinion and advice or whatever. Please let me know in the comment section what you think about it. And yeah, should I avoid working outside the home while I'm in school? I'm thinking like it'd be nice if I do start school in the spring to get outside the house and work more, just to stack up more money. But then I'm like, maybe I should just go hard with my business, so that that's like, you know, where I really want it to be while I'm in school. I mean, before I go to school, so that way while I'm in school, the business is doing its thing. But that's gonna take a lot still. I don't know, it's so many things. That's why I said, like, I kind of want to plan things and think about it, but it's like you gotta just trust that the universe is gonna take you where you want to go, honey. I gotta go. Hey y'all, so I just want to come on real quick and let you know that I actually spoke with one of my friends who has her bachelor's, and she suggested that I contact a recruiter, like a talent recruiter at one of the hospitals that I'm looking to work at, or just a local hospital. So I called them last Friday. Today is Tuesday, and they actually called me back yesterday. I was super excited. And she was telling me, I basically just said, like, hey, I'm an LPN. I'm looking to go to school to get my RN. I'm just trying to see, should I get my associates or my bachelor's? Just want to know if you all are still hiring nurses with their associate's degree. And I just want to get an idea of, you know, what the best move is going forward, because I really want to work with you, with your company. And she was telling me, of course, everything I tell you all, like, everything depends, like, on your, you know, your lifestyle, your family, the money, the school, like, to just do your research. She was like, we do still hire RNs with their associates, but she was like, what hospital are you looking to go to? Because, like, the magnet status hospitals, of course, they want you to have your bachelor's. So and then she was like, well, I do also have some positions in here for LPNs at hospitals, and you can get in that way. And she was like, we paid for your tuition up to $10,000. And then she said, once you get done with school, we'll pay for your student loans up to $20,000. So she was just giving me all that. And she's like, here's the way to find the job that I just told you about. She's like, yeah, but you can definitely come in as an LPN and work your way up and, you know, into an RN. So basically she was telling me, like, do whatever you got to do. And eventually I do know that I want to get my bachelor's so that I can be in the hospital that I want to be in. I want to be in a big hospital ER. And but I could still start as an LPN. Just looking, doing the research, it looks like it's easier to get into the hospital actually as an LPN than as an RN with their associates. Just from, like, looking at stuff, it's a little bit easier. But yeah, she told me about that. She was super nice. She was like, just call me back at this number. You know, this is my work cell phone. Call me back if you have any more questions. And she was really nice. So I'm glad that I called, because I was a little nervous. Like, okay, like they're looking for people right now. While I call them right now, and I'm not even at that point where I want to start working. But she was still giving me some info about being an LPN in the hospital. So I appreciate that. So thanks for the tip, girl. But yeah, that's what I did. And I'm still kind of, like, I talked to my husband about it, like, should I work while I'm in school? And he's like, let's just focus on school. Let's focus on one thing at a time and get an idea of what school you want to go to. So I went ahead and filled out an application for another school. And yeah, I filled out an application for 2 schools that I'm looking at right now. And I am leaning towards getting my associates first, and then bridging for the BSN. And I'll do a video talking about that really when I make a decision and I actually start applying to get into the nursing programs. Right now I'm just applying to get into the actual school. Then you have to apply to get into the actual nursing program.